All right, welcome guys. Episode 10 of the podcast. You guys ready for this? What's good, Justin?
10.
It's good
I'm
today.
great.
Happy Friday weekend.
It is Friday.
Right among us. There's not that much to talk about. There hasn't been that much this week.
Not really.
Next week, though, remember Monday. Gotta let you guys
Monday,
know something.
mock draft.
That is the mock draft and our free agency predictions. That's gonna be one of our best videos. One of our favorites to make for sure.
True. Facts.
So let's get right into it. With what do you want to start with? There's a little.
I don't really know. We could go with Leafs or Lakers.
Let's go basketball. Yeah. So the Lakers beat the Heat in the finals game 1, and take the series up 1-0. What a tough night for Heat fans.
They didn't only take game 1. They took out a couple Heat players too.
Who's that right now? I think Bam might not be cleared to play anymore.
Dragic probably isn't going to play. Butler got injured too.
And who else? I'm just saying, who else is going to lock up on AD besides Bam? No one.
No one even locked up on AD.
Exactly. We did say Heat, but I mean, from what it seems like right now with the injuries, it looks like the Lakers are probably going to take this pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If they don't play.
Might be even a sweep, like, honestly.
But that would be – I don't want that to be a sweep. That's going to be very disappointing.
I know. But, like, okay, if the Lakers win, right?
Yeah.
If the Lakers win, great for his legacy stuff, which is, great. But people might say, oh, the Heat team was injured. Just like the Raptors last year when they played the Warriors. Oh, the Warriors team was banged up. If the Warriors were healthy, they would have won. So, if the Lakers win this series, right, and LeBron gets another ring 4, people might criticize and be like, well, the Heat weren't injured, so we should not give them too much credit,
But also they have to deal through their injuries, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If you win a chip, you win a chip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the team was injured. And apparently, I saw this, Lakers have one less championship than the Celtics, so if they win, they're tied with championships. I saw that, so.
How many chips do they have in franchise history?
The Lakers? Over 10. Over 10.
Isn't it like 15? I want to say.
And then the Celtics have one more than them. That's what Celtics have the most championships.
How many rings do they have? I want to say it was 15.
Something like that.
I want to say it is. But dude, that's a crazy. I wish the Raptors had that much. They only have one.
Yeah, I mean, those are the only teams that have double. Everyone else has less. Some teams haven't even won yet.
Oh, they have 17.
17, and the Celtics have 18. So if they win this year, the Lakers, they're tied.
Wow.
A lot of people are saying those are the two best teams in basketball history. Do you agree on that? I mean, they do have the most chips. Lakers and Celtics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They have the most chips.
I think so. Oh, yeah, for sure. It would have to be, but franchises of all time? The best franchises of all time?
Yeah, because of going with championship.
Okay, them. I would also put the Bulls there. The Bulls have to be up there. And I would say the Warriors, too.
Oh, yeah, the Warriors.
You would have to put up the Warriors there.
Yeah, of course. They almost three-peat, so.
True, but
going back to the Lakers, I mean, the Heat have players that are injured, and they're two of their top players, so I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that's really unfortunate.
They played tonight at 9, I think, again, right? They play at 9 tonight, I believe.
Want to say they do, yeah.
I think it's at 9 tonight. I don't know why the games are so late, but
it's fine. Well, got nothing else to do.
I mean, I'm not watching it anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's same. So just play NHL,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a 9 o'clock start.
Anthony Davis, though, this guy's taken over this. Yeah, this guy's taken over.
Dude, no one's stopping him.
Again, I keep saying he's him and LeBron right now are competing for MVP of the finals.
I know.
It's literally a competition between them because, well, it looks like Anthony Davis played better in game 1, so.
True, he did have 34, but dude, people are saying Anthony Davis might be LeBron might be better than LeBron right now. It's wow.
I mean,
wow. You're really gonna say
right now? Right now, maybe. Sure, maybe he is playing better. But I mean,
LeBron
is still one of the. It was probably a goat, probably the goat right now. Maybe
LeBron, yeah.
He's
right now.
Right now, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Best player in the league. But give Anthony Davis a couple years, he's going to be amazing. I mean, the Lakers traded so much for him, and it worked so perfectly.
Yeah, but it's going to work out for the Pelicans too, man. Just wait.
I know. Give them like a couple years, and they're going to be a very good.
Even next year, they're making the playoffs next year.
Yeah,
they're going to make the playoffs
for sure, 100%. Especially because Zion's going to be playing all of his games.
Yeah, and then you got Ingram there, Lonzo, JJ Redick might be coming back.
I know that team's gonna be dangerous. Watch out for them in the West next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be good.
So let's move on to the East. Some news broke out today that Doc Rivers left the LA Clippers will now apparently coach the 76ers this year. Like, really? Really? That's a downgrade. That is one of the biggest downgrades I've ever seen. Why would you want to leave?
Really?
I mean, the Clippers, you go from the Clippers to the Sixers. The Sixers needed a new coach anyway, but I mean, Sixers, trash.
I don't really know how to think of this because, like, are the 76ers a big problem that you need to fix or a small problem? Because they're one of those teams that is, like, all right. It's like, okay, they have Embiid and Simmons, but it's like, you can't really tell if they're like a couple moves away from a championship or multiple moves away from a championship.
Honestly, I think it's in the middle because last year they made it to the East semis.
East semis, and
they don't make it really far in the playoffs, but they make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they make it. They're
they're a playoff team. It's just they don't make it that far. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's like the Colorado Avalanche. They make it, but then they get eliminated second round.
Oh yeah. Honestly, from last year's performance, I would have assumed that the 76ers would have at least made it to the conference final the next year. Because if they beat, I'm just saying, last year, if they beat the Raptors, they would have went to the final. I'm telling you, they would have beat the Bucks.
No.
Last year.
No. Yeah, I know. No. That Bucks team would have beat the 76ers.
But they would have made it further. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. Just. Here's the thing. With Doc Rivers as the coach now, a guy who has experience, what do you think is going to happen? How do you think that team's going to perform? Like,
I don't know. This is so weird. Like, you
would never expect a guy like Doc Rivers to be with the Clippers for, like, how long? How long was he there for? Like,
I want to say
he was there when Blake Griffin was on the team.
7 years.
He was
I want to say it was 7 years.
Yeah, he was there when Blake Griffin and Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, so that was a while ago, and now he's just gonna leave. I mean, it would be disappointing for that kind of a team to blow a 3-1 lead against the Nuggets.
It wasn't even Rivers' fault, though. Like, the Clippers didn't even want to be in the bubble. The Clippers didn't even want to be there in the first place. They voted for not being there. So, it was kind of unfair, to be honest. Like, it was unfair to Doc Rivers. But you know what? But who's going to be the coach of the Clippers now?
That's the question that everyone's asking.
Maybe Tyronn Lue, because he was the assistant. Maybe he could be the coach.
Or maybe they're gonna look. Maybe they're just gonna look for a new coach, like in general. Isn't the Rockets coach out? Isn't the Rockets coach out as a?
Oh yeah, D'Antoni. Yeah.
So maybe he might go to.
Maybe he goes to the Clippers. But like, dude, Tyronn Lue's a championship-winning coach. I don't see why you can't promote him to head coach. You know.
I'm just saying right now, best coach in the league is definitely Nick Nurse. Like, hands down. Facts. It's facts. Every team wants Nick Nurse on their as their coach. So. All right.
So
that's pretty much it with the basketball news. Let's get into some.
But just one thing.
One more thing, right?
Sorry, someone called me. Right? Tyronn Lue as the head coach. It would make sense because he's coached LeBron already, right?
Yeah.
He coached LeBron in the Cavs. So it would make sense for him to coach Kawhi and Paul George and try and bring a title because you could say, Kawhi's one of the best in the league.
Right.
So Tyronn Lue's already coached LeBron, probably the best in the league right now.
He could coach Kawhi,
you know, so it would make sense.
Maybe he coaches Kawhi to be better. Maybe as good as LeBron, maybe.
Yeah.
So he has the experience too.
Oh, I don't know. He does have the experience. He does.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Where are my notes? Yeah. Do you want to go over? You want to go over the Vegas jerseys or the J sweep?
Let's go. Okay, let's save the Jets for last. Let's go to some of the hockey news.
Today's last? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
today,
honestly, Vegas today, they made such a nice move in doing this. So Vegas announced today the jersey. They announced that they have alternate jerseys now, all gold with the logo and the was it the brown kind of brownish kind of color, like gray.
Yeah.
As like a jersey. Their jerseys now, they look so nice. One of the nicest jerseys I've seen that are in the league right now.
It was already nice at the start. Like their original jerseys were beautiful. I know. I love their logo.
This made it. The gold made it from here and go up here. It just made it better.
Yeah.
I think it just they look so good playing when they're playing at home too.
Oh, I know, dude. It was funny because people were comparing it to like the mustard color. It's like,
yeah, I know.
I see where you're coming from, but dude,
you gotta be happy. Like the jerseys are fire. Don't get me wrong,
yeah, I know they're so nice.
But like, well, I don't know. There's no point. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are just trolls, and then they just like they don't care.
I know. Then just say they don't like. But it's actually one of the nicest things.
All right, let's go to the.
Wait, what did you say?
We gotta go to one more. We gotta go to two more things for hockey right now. We got Josh. What's his name? Josh Brown.
Josh Brown
from the Florida Panthers gets traded to the Ottawa Senators, a right-handed defenseman, in exchange for a 4th-round pick.
I think it's like the 95th overall pick in the draft.
Right. It's like okay, cool.
It's like okay.
What is it gonna? I mean, I guess it's a kind of a rebuild. They are a rebuilding team, so they're trying to get as much players as they can for a low price.
Yeah,
and a lot of young players, especially, are going to the Senators.
Yeah, he's a restricted free agent. Yeah, an RFA. So I don't know much about this guy, but I guess they're gonna have to pay him. I mean,
he's a right-handed defenseman, but they did give away a 4th overall. So
yeah, but 4th-round pick. Okay, let's be honest. 4th-round picks don't mean much. Let's just be honest. 1st-round picks and 2nd-round picks and sometimes 3rd-round picks.
Everything else is not that good.
Everything else, you can find hidden gems, but they're rare. You can find good players in those later rounds, but it's like
yeah, exactly. I agree with you.
So it's like okay, just throw a pick, but if it works, it works. You know, if you find a top player in the later rounds, great for you. You know.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Just
also,
a minor.
We gotta go into this. Apparently, what was it? The Leafs are interested in trading Andreas Janssen.
Oh, we have to get into another topic.
Which team is interested in Andreas Janssen?
I want to say it was the Oilers.
Yeah, Oilers were also. I also thought this was in the same post. They were interested in Darcy Kemper as well.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Which makes sense because their goaling, it's not great.
It's kind of crap right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Here. Probably what made them lose the series against Chicago.
Yeah, true. Their defense wasn't great, but dude, Andreas Janssen might move, which was kind of expected. Like the guy coming off a knee injury, we need money, so.
I mean, yeah. You don't need him. You don't need him to leave. Like
that's also probably why they played him in Game 5 to test how he looks and stuff before they trade him. So it makes sense. I'm not surprised.
Honestly, that's probably what costed them the loss because he hasn't stepped on ice in so long that they just played him instead of Nick Robertson, who just came off a goal-scoring game.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
I don't know. I think that was just a test run. And another thing, Oliver Ekman-Larsson might get traded to Boston or Vancouver.
Boston or Vancouver, so.
Which, okay, Oliver Ekman-Larsson is not as good as he used to be, but he's still decent.
He's a defenseman, right?
Yeah, he is.
Left-handed? Left-handed.
I want to say he's left-handed. Yeah, I want to say he's left-handed. Dude, he's getting paid like $8.5 million.
Okay, but if the Bruins are interested in him, what does that mean for Torrey Krug?
Oh, he's getting traded.
It looks like he's gone, and the Bruins might pursue him instead.
Yeah, dude, Oliver Ekman-Larsson is getting paid $8.25 million.
Really?
Now, he's only 29. He's a left-shot defenseman. But it's like, who would you rather have, Oliver Ekman-Larsson or Torrey Krug? Like,
it depends on the situation you're in, if you think about it.
Yeah, but dude,
the Bruins are a top team. They don't really need to get rid of Torrey Krug, but if they do, I mean, he's a great replacement. Let's be honest.
Nah, but Dude, he's not good defensively anymore. Like, Oliver Ekman-Larsson is good offensively, but not good defensively. Like, who does Boston have defensively that is capable of playing defense? McAvoy's all right. Chara, okay, he's like 40. No, he might not even play. Who is it? McAvoy?
McAvoy, Carlo. Brandon
Carlo. I don't even. Dude, hold on. Let me tell you the defense. They got Brendan Carlo, Charlie McAvoy, John Moore, Connor Clifton. No,
Chara.
I'm gonna say formally Chara, but he's gonna be free agent. Matt Grzelcyk and Troy Krug is gonna be gone.
So
their defense is not great.
They're literally all they rely on is Tuukka Rask, Halak, and their forwards. That's it. That team doesn't have defense.
Dude, this team is gonna be. Dude, the Leafs are gonna be better than this team next year. I'm telling you right now. Like I'm telling you right now. If the Bruins do not address their defense, then the Leafs are going to be better than the Bruins. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
They have to like sign some players. They have to get defense.
They have to fix the defense.
That's a must.
Not great. It's
like
not
yes,
great.
You have good goaltending and you have goal scorers, but if those players are injured and you have to rely on your defense, and defense wins championships. That's probably why they haven't won in so long because they don't have that much. They don't have that good defense.
Well, they did win 2011, so.
Yeah, 2011. We're in 2020 now. It's like 9 years ago.
True. Jake DeBrusk is going to be a restricted free agent, so they got to pay him. Joakim Nordstrom, once see where he's going to go. So, dude, the Boston Bruins are not great financially either.
I know, because their top three players are making under 10 mil. So, I mean, they can afford the other guys. I mean, they still have cap, don't they?
Yeah, they have like $14 million, but, dude, they got to sign maybe Krug. They might even make a splash at the free agency. Maybe sign Pietrangelo. They got money. They need a right shot defenseman.
Man. They get Pietrangelo?
Imagine. No, like I don't know, man.
It's gonna be. I mean, they're gonna be a good team next season, but they're not gonna be as good as have they been in the past year.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna be as good. And plus, the age is gonna come into factor next year. I'm telling you right now.
Because Bergeron's getting old.
Bergeron's 35. Pasternak's like
old.
33. So.
How old's Marchand? Isn't he in his 30s as well?
He's like 32.
Pasternak's like 24. So I mean.
Yeah. So they're fine.
That guy's gonna be the Bruins, like one of the icons on that team.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian Marchand's 32.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a little crazy for the Bruins because they're gonna have to re-sign a lot of people.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes at the free agency if they pick up anybody.
True. Dude, free agency, bro, next Friday. Oh, man.
Oh, man. I can't wait to make that episode on Monday. Stay tuned for that, guys. We keep reminding you it's coming very, very soon. So let's get into our last topic of the day. The Toronto Blue Jays, in a best-of-3, get swept by the Tampa Bay Rays 2-0. That's tough for Toronto fans. Oh, my goodness. It was so hype when they made it since 2016. This was their first playoff appearance since that time. And then they just get swept by the Rays. And they were pretty they were high-scoring games, too. It wasn't
the first one was like 3-1. It was
but the second one, like they get over 3 runs in any of the games. They got 3 runs total in that series. So it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, you can't win games like that, especially with that offensive Rays. I don't know. It was like the pitching was fine. I still don't understand game 1 taking out Shoemaker. I don't understand that. But it's like the Pats did not come alive. They lost 3-1 and then 8-2. Now the pitching for game 2, Hyunjin Ryu was absolutely garbage. Like 3 earned runs, a grand slam.
Didn't he have like an interview saying he didn't even play that well? I'm pretty sure I saw that on sports.
Yeah, I think it's just unfortunate. Now a good learning experience for the team, because I'm pretty sure this is the second year in a row where they've seen the Rays win. Because I want to say in 2019 the Rays clinched a playoff spot in the Rogers Center, so the Blue Jays got to see the Rays win and clinch something. And then this year again, they got to see the Rays clinch and go move forward.
Yeah.
So I hope this is like a learning experience for the team. And I can't see. I want to blame Ryu, which he did not pitch well, but Just the bats didn't come on. Sure, Danny Jansen, 2 solo
You can't
bombs.
just blame one person on the team. You gotta.
Yeah, Bo Bichette too. Those 2 errors costed them a lot.
They weren't playing that well. They weren't playing how they were playing in like the past couple of games against the Yankees. So what does that mean? Who do you think is gonna win the World Series then? Like,
dude, I hate going the popular. Like, I hate going with the popular team, but dude, that Dodgers team has looked so good over the past 2 games. Kershaw's back to who he used to be. He's pitched like, I want to say 8 innings last night.
You know what'd be crazy? Tampa wins the Stanley Cup. Miami wins the championship. The Rays win the championship, and then Miami FC win the championship. Imagine all.
Okay, no, Miami.
Teams. Like, there's no way. I'm just saying. But imagine Florida finally gets rings. It's not coming from the Panthers. That's all I can tell you. That
facts.
Like,
facts.
So that's tough for Blue Jays fans, you know?
It is tough, but you know what?
You see your team make it since 2016 just for them to lose. I mean,
okay, well, you know what? They were young, so I can't get to it. And also,
just expect them to be really good next season.
Expect
them to have an amazing season, higher than what they placed this season.
Yeah, they're making the playoffs next year. And another thing, dude, they got free agents that they have to sign. Walker's gonna be free agent. Right. I think they have to sign him. He was great with the Blue Jays for like half the season because when they got him at the trade deadline, he was good. VR can go. I don't think they have to re-sign him. They got some options there. Shoemaker, they should probably re-sign. I like Shoemaker. Robbie Ray, it's like, do you re-sign him? He was good, so.
Okay, he was good, but like, is he worth it? Is he worth to keep?
I think so. Because then you would have, like, who? You would have Ryu, Ray, Walker. That's already 3 good pitchers. Or, great to good. And then Shoemaker, and then who knows? But there's always free agency. You could always just go make a signing there, too. So
that's true. It's coming up. It's coming up, isn't it not?
I think when the World Series is done. That's when they probably.
Well, I like to say that's like.
I don't even know. Because they got to go to the bubble now in San Diego.
Oh yeah, that might be for a while the free agency.
Yeah,
you don't know. It's gonna be
There's 2 bubbles, one in Texas and then one in California. So, dude, it's gonna be interesting.
We'll see how it goes.
And one more thing, dude, the Padres. I don't think you watched the game last night, but dude, the Padres, man, dude, they were down like I want to say 4-0 in an elimination game, and they won like 11-8. Tatis Jr. hit 2 homers. Manny Machado hit a bomb. Will Myers hit a bomb. It's like, dude, that team's scary.
I guess that team is goated.
That team is goated. They got some good players.
That team is just goated.
They're so good. I still have them losing the series, though. I still have them losing to the Cardinals. But you know what? We'll see.
We'll see. Anything can happen in the playoffs. It's a whole different it's a whole different environment.
Yeah.
Right. That's gonna conclude it for today's. That's gonna conclude it for today's podcast.
Sure.
Oh, sorry, guys, it wasn't as long. There's not much news. There wasn't that much news this week. But on Monday, that is probably going to be one of the best episodes.
Yeah,
it's going to be a long one. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have a mock draft, free agency predictions, and you guys.
I think that's it really for that.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Notifications too. Every Monday and Friday we drop. Every Monday and Friday, we're consistent with our uploads, so we'll see. Exactly. We'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and peace.
Peace.